And welcome to UC226 real-time bus monitoring using Kafka project. My name is Michael. So I'm going to go ahead and go over the demo as well as the overview for our code. So this is what our front end looks like. Each bus is unique. It has its own bus number. You can determine whether it's on schedule or late, and you can determine how many minutes it is away from its destination. Let's go over the code. So this is what the data flow looks like. Each bus is a producer. Our producers generate our data and send that to our Kafka server, which is our publish subscribe model. That data is then published to all subscribers or consumers. And in this example, our consumer is our real-time event streaming process. So every time an event happens, every time a bus produces its location data, sent to the Kafka server, our event stream process receives that data and then creates a new thread with the data, parses it into a JSON format we can support, inserts that into our database, and then the thread dies. So this happens every time a bus creates a new location data and sends it to the Kafka. So that's how the information gets into the database, but how it gets out is our APIs. So our APIs can be used with the routing process, which can query the database for recent IDs for recent data from a single ID, multiple IDs, or all IDs. And then we can use the same APIs to get bus data for our front end or just manually set bus data. And that data is formatted and presented to our end user via the front end I showed you a moment ago. So here's a closer look at what our server processes do. Like I said, we have get and post API calls. This is just an example JSON of how a response would look like. It'd have the ID, longitude, latitude, heading, accuracy, and speed, everything necessary for the front end to display it. Same thing with the set bus data. These are the non-null columns. There are more columns, including geofence, etc., but those are not necessary for the front end. So the response is either success or failure when you're setting bus data, and the response when you request a particular ID or set of IDs is this JSON format. Event streaming process, like I said before, as a Kafka consumer, it idles until an event happens. It creates that new thread, inserts that into the database, and then dies. Finally, I'll go over the Kafka. Once again, it's just a producer and consumer model. So the producer waits for a producer to publish data onto the topic. That topic is then sent, or that data is then sent to every subscriber on that topic, and then vis-a-vis. And then this is an example of what a data format would look like. So once again, this is our front end. Thank you for watching.